Good morning and welcome back, friends, to our new channel, that is ACE IAS. Myself Abhishek, and I am welcoming you all to our new channel. So from today onwards we are going to start our new course that you have seen on your thumbnail also, that is GS 365. What is the GS 365? In this GS 365 we will give you 365-hour comprehensive course, and this would be of 365 lectures, each of 1 hour. And in this course what we have designed is that we will try to give you the summary of the most standard books in an according manner, so that you can facilitate that things into your paper one. So this course is fully designed in such a manner that you no need to get through all the books. Just when you see in this, we have discussed the polity. So polity, it would take around 50 to 60 lectures, mean 50 to 60 hours is required to complete the polity. In this polity, what we have done is that Lakshmikant, as you have seen in the previous year also, that Lakshmikant is not able to suffice all the needs which are required for the examination point of view. So we have done that. We have taken the Lakshmikant, we have taken the DD Vasu, we have taken the Subhas Kashyap and some notes and some self research, and we have compiled all the things into one manner, and we will try to give that thing to you. This would be not a comprehensive course, but it would provide you that much of knowledge that you can clear prelims, or you have preparing for any competitive exam in which polity section is there or GS section is there, which is of one day exam where the objective questions are asked, whether it is of UPSC civil services, CDS, CAPF, NDA, EPFO, or any state PCS also. So you can get benefited through this. If I complete the whole polity, then you will see that you are able to solve around 90% of the questions of any examination, but the 10% which is left, you can apply your knowledge and you are able to solve that questions also. So this GS 365 is a very comprehensive course in which we are trying to give you a better, and this is our first lecture, so we need your support. There could be some mistakes which you would might see, so you can comment it below, and in the description we have provided you a Telegram channel link and a group also. In that group you can discuss, and the channel we will provide you notes and materials whatever it is required for the examination. So if you like this video, do like this video, you can share this video if you are liking this, and you can subscribe to our channel also. So in this lecture what we are going to discuss is the polity that we have seen. So what I want to say you that in this we will start with the schedule only. Why? Because you will see that numerous of questions are asked in from the schedule. You can see here in 2015, 14, 8, 2004, CAPF 2017, 16, 14. So these questions we are going to discuss in this lecture. So before starting with any question, we would like to discuss about some of the facts and figures that are required to solve these types of questions. Okay, so hope you will enjoy this, and without wasting so much of time, we would like to start up this. Okay, so we are going to start with the polity, that is schedules. Okay, so let's start it. So we are going to discuss about the schedules. Okay, so as we know that how many schedules are there, first question is how many schedules are there. So as you know, at present how many schedules are there? There are 12 schedules. How many schedules are there? 12. But originally when the constitution was enacted or adopted, how many schedules were there? So these things you have to know. Why? Because this is required for your pre, because statements are framed in that a manner, so that you will see that questions, I will also discuss some questions so that you can understand that yes there are. So originally there were 8, but after some amendments I will discuss that amendments, which amendments were there, how many were there? 8. So in these schedules, what are, we will discuss the first schedule. So the first schedule discuss about the list. Yes, it's discuss the lists of the what states as well as the UTs. So the list of the states and the UTs of the India. So which article will compromise it? The article number 1 to 4 will compromise all the list under the which comprises of the state and the union territory. If we talk more about it, then we will see that in the second schedule, what you will see in the second schedule, you see the salaries of the officials. So the salary of the officials have been discussed in the schedule 2. So one question arises that which officials? So the officials which are holding the public office. So the public office holding, then you will ask that public office what? So public office, like you can see that judge is there, CAG is there. So whomsoever is there, the salaries have been discussed into the schedules. But one question arises here is that what do you mean by the schedule? So schedule is a clarification of some of the articles, means it has taken some of the articles and it has clarified that. You can see here that in the schedule number 1 you will see the list of the state, and it has discussed in the article 2, but it has elaborated the things. In schedule 2 the salaries have been discussed. Then we can ask about the schedule number 3 also. So schedule number 3 has the oaths, the forms of oath, whatever the forms of oath is there, it has been discussed in the third schedule. But the oaths of what? The oaths of the offices for the elected what? Elected officials as well as judges, elected officials and judges. So oaths are there. You might be thinking about that in the schedule number 2 and schedule number 3 I have not discussed the articles, because there are many articles which are dealing with the salaries and oath, that when we will discuss the polity in a brief, in a detailed, then we will discuss that also. That in schedule 2 you will get article number 59 clause 3, 65 clause 3, 75, 97, 125, 148. So many of the articles are there in schedule 3 also, 75, 99, 124, 148. But these articles are not useful for your pre-examination, whether you are preparing for any competitive exam. But the required things we are providing you in a better manner. Okay, so fourth schedule is important. Why I am saying that fourth schedule is important? Because numerous questions have been asked regarding the fourth schedule. So fourth schedule has the allocation. So the question arises is that allocation of what? So the answer is very clear, that allocations of the seats in the Rajya Sabha. So seats in Rajya Sabha has been in the schedule number 4. So it comprises of the articles, the article number 4 clause 1 and the 80 clause 2, and the seats are allocated as per the states. So as per the states it has been allocated. So as per the states it has been allocated. When I will discuss the Rajya Sabha separately in a chapter, then I will discuss into a detail. Now my focus is only on the discussing the schedule. So I am getting into some brief so that you can understand it in a better manner. Fifth schedule and sixth schedule are also important. So fifth schedule deals with the administration. It deals with the administrations of what? Administration of the schedule areas and the scheduled tribal areas also. But one thing is there, that article schedule number 6 also deals with the schedule tribal areas. But why it has? Because schedule 6 has given the specification of some of the states, and the thing is AMTM. That is, what is AMTM? A stands for Assam, A stands for your Assam, M stands for your Meghalaya, then T stands for Tripura, and M stands for your Mizoram. Are you getting my point? That it stands for Mizoram. So from here what we say that schedule number 5 and 6 are same, but the schedule number 6 has specified that these states administration have been there. These names are important, so names you should learn the names, that is, or mug up the names, that is Assam, Meghalaya, Tripura and Mizoram. So you should learn these names, because these names many questions have been asked, as I will see you also that the questions are there on. Then I will ask, then I will discuss about the seventh schedule. So in the seventh schedule you will see that there are lists. In the seventh schedule there are a list, and the list are of the three types. First one is the union list, another one is your state list, the third one is your concurrent list. So you will see that there are three types of list which are comprising of. So first of all I would like to ask that which article comprises of the list. The answer is very simple, that 246. Whenever I ask these types of question, please try to answer that question, because from that answering that question you can make this live classes or online classes, making you can make it as a offline class. You can feel that this is an interactive class. So this is the method through which you can make any class interactive. So try to answer that. If you will try to answer, then things will be framed in your mind, it will be captured into your mind, and it will not be left for more period. So you understand that the list are union list, state list and concurrent list. But one question arises here is that the list are there, that is union list, state list or concurrent list. So union list is administered by whom? The center used to administer the union list. Union list is under the center and the state list is under the state government. So from this you will understand that whatever the subjects are in the union list are administered by the state, are administered by the central government, and whatever in the state list would be administered by the state government only. So they cannot interchange or they cannot interfere into any on the list. Means if the state list have certain subjects, that subject should be administered by the state only. Union government or central government cannot interfere. But in the concurrent list the subjects are that would be administered by the both, means the central government and the state government. So it is administered by the both. So when it is administered by the both, so it could be there is a loggerhead situation. Loggerhead means a choice situation, that if the state government is in the opposite direction and union government is in the opposite direction, so there will be a contradiction between their decisions. So to overcome from this contradiction, what constitution says that the concurrent list, if there is any contradiction, then union government decision or central government decision prevails. But in USA the state government, in USA the residuary subjects which are there are under whom? The state government, if there is any contradiction. But in India that is under the union government. So these are important list that you should remember. Then I will discuss about the 8th schedule. What is 8th schedule? 8th schedule gives you about the official languages. Whatever the official languages are there, that is given under the 8th schedule. So it has the article number 344, article number 344 and article number 351. So article number 344 and 351, there are clauses, 344 clause 1 and 351. So these comprises of the official languages of India. So these 8 schedules which you see onto your screen, these are the 8 schedule which were originally in the constitution. When the constitution was enacted, only these schedules were there. So you have to mark my words that originally in the constitution there were only 8 schedules, but after certain amendments it has increased many of them. So in the starting there were 8 schedules, but after that it has increased many that we will discuss. 4 schedules are there, we will discuss it. So what are these? You have seen onto your screen. We will discuss also one more time. So the ninth schedule. So first of all, without wasting, we would like to ask one question, that ninth schedule is added in which year, from which? So you know that amendments, if you have to change anything in the constitution, you have to brought amendment, and how the amendments are brought, how the bills is introduced into the parliament, that will be discussed in the next chapter only. We will have to discuss the amendment only, so we will discuss that also. So ninth schedule was added from the first amendment, act, first amendment act. So first amendment act was done in 1951, in the 1951. So it deals with the land reforms, and the abolition of the zamindari system. It deals with the, but the ninth schedule, you will see that the ninth schedule is under the judicial review. But is it judicial review? We will discuss in a separate chapter, but I will like to give you a broad overview that judicial review means if the government, if the court can check it or not, very simply you can say. But if in more detail, we will discuss in the later one. So it is under judicial review. But originally, was it under the judicial review? No, originally it was not under the judicial review. But there was a landmark judgment in the 2007. In the landmark judgment in the 2007, in the IR Kohle, you can mark this name, it would be asked into your examination. IR Kohle versus state of Tamil Nadu, case, that the laws included in the ninth schedule are, if there is a condition, that if it violates the article number, which article number 14, 15, 19 and 21, and the basic structure of the doctrine. What is basic structure? We will discuss the Golaknath case. We will discuss when I will take the basic structure of class. You will really enjoy. I will give you a very beautiful animation, and through that I will explain you so beautifully that the basic structure or basic structure doctrine, the conflict between article 13 and the article 368, who is powerful, parliament or the supreme court. So I will discuss that, no need to worry. But here you have to understand that if the laws are violating the article 14, equality before the law, all are equal before the law. Article 15, what is it? It is no discrimination should be there on the sex, religion, race. There should be no discrimination. 19, some freedom rights are there, 6 are there. And 21, there should not be personal liberty, right to life are there. So if it is violating these of the any law, then it is under the judicial review. So that has been discussed in the which case? IR Kohle versus the state of Tamil Nadu case. Okay, so then we will discuss about the 10th schedule. 10th schedule, my friends, very important. Why I am saying that 10th schedule is very important? Because many questions have been asked, and in the current, if you are focusing on the current, then you will see that anti-defection is in news, and anti-defection deals with the 10th schedule only. So anti-defection, one thing I would like to say, that anti-defection means the provisions are related for the members of the parliament and the members of the state legislature, if they are violating any of the conditions which are required for the anti-defection. Because in that chapter which is anti-defection, I will discuss that also. So what you will see, that the anti-defection is a law which restricts them to, or if they are violating the conditions which are required, then they would be obstructed from doing things. So these are for the members of the parliament and the members of the state legislature both. But these are done by whom? These are done by the presiding officer. Very simple. These are the presiding officer. So initially when the constitution was introduced, there was no judicial review onto it. No judicial review was implied on the means what I want to say that the 10th schedule comprises of the anti-defection law. Okay, anti-defection will be initiated by whom? Presiding officer. So presiding officer will initiate the anti-defection, and if he take any decision, that would not be under the judicial review. But there was a case, and that case is Quixote Holohan. The name is very important, Quixote-Holohan case. And in the Quixote-Holohan case, which was, the case was in 1993, that introduced that the presiding officer's decision is also under the judicial review. So now if you will say that it is under the judicial review. Clear? So 10th schedule deals with the judicial review. Is it clear? Okay, so then we'll discuss about the 11th schedule also. So 11th schedule deals with the Panchayati Raj. Very simple. It is under the Panchayati Raj, very important article of Panchayati Raj. So the article is, which article comprises of that? The article number 243D. So 243D is there, and schedule number 12, the last schedule, which is of the municipality. So municipalities are there. So this comprises under the article number which? 243 is there. Okay, but the trap would be created by 243. What? 243W is there. So you have to learn that Panchayati Raj is under article 243D and municipalities is under article 243W. So there is a difference in D and W. So clear? So you have to mark that letters also, because the trap would be created only by the letters. You have not to fall onto the traps of the UPSC. So you have to make this mark. Panchayati Raj is what? You know. If you are not knowing, we will discuss it. But from here what I want to say, that Panchayati Raj is what? The rural local government. You are knowing that it is a rural local government. Rural local government is the Panchayati Raj, administered by the Panchayati Raj. And the municipalities is what? The urban government, urban local government you can say. So urban local government is under the 12th schedule. Okay, just we have something things which we have missed out from here, that the 10th schedule was added by which of the amendment? That was 52nd amendment. It was added by the 52nd amendment act. The year is what? 1985. It was added in the 1985 amendment, that is 52nd amendment act, and added by the this, and this was added by the 73rd amendment act, 73rd amendment act, which was in 1992. So which was in 1992, and this was added in 74. The year is same, that is 1992. So this was added in the 1992. Is it clear? So if it is not clear, then what we are doing is we will quickly recall all the things so that you can easily have it. Okay, just a minute. Okay, now fine. So what we have discussed until yet, that is schedules. How many schedules are there? Okay, so how many schedules are there? There are 12 schedules, but originally there were in the constitution 8 schedules only. So 8 schedules were there originally in the constitution. First schedule deals with the list. First schedule will deal with the lists of what? States and UTs. So states or UTs are concluded under the first schedule. Articles, you have to know that article 1 to 4 is the thing. And the second schedule deals with the salary of the official public offices, whether it is CAG, judges, whatsoever. Schedule number 3, forms of oath of what? Elected members and the judges. You can know here. Then the schedule number 4 is there. Schedule number 4 is the allocations of the seats in the Rajya Sabha and is for the states. But you have to know that it is according to the population only. Okay. Then there is fifth one is the administrations of the scheduled areas and the scheduled tribal areas. But sixth is also same, but you have to know that there has been given that there is a separate one. Separate what? Separate is the separate states, the 4 state AMTM. You cannot confuse with the Manipur. You have to name the M. The 2 M's are important, that is Meghalaya and Mizoram are important, so don't confuse with Manipur. It is Assam, Meghalaya, Tripura and Mizoram. So, and another what we will discuss that we have discussed that seventh one is your list, which is union list and state list and concurrent list, which comes under the article number 246. It comes under the article number 246. Then comes your 8th schedule, official languages. Article number 344. So from here up to what you have understand that originally how many schedules were there? 8 schedules were there, but later on 4 schedules are added. The 9th schedule was added in the first amendment act of 1951, and it comprises of the land reforms, it comprises of the jamindari system, many of them. So it is under the judicial review. Why it is under? Originally it was not, but after the 2007 IR Kohle versus State of Tamil Nadu case, if the laws are violating the article number 14, that is equality before the law, article 15, that no discriminations, and article 19, freedom rights, 6 freedom rights are there, and article 21, that is the right to life is there, personal liberty is there, and basic structure of doctrine, article 13 versus article 368, very beautiful concept, we will discuss it into the latter. Then 10th number schedule deals with the anti-defection, added in the 52nd Amendment Act 1985. Anti-defection means the presiding officer will initiate it, and if they are violating any of the things, means the things are what? The things are very simple, that the members should go with the flow, whatever the flow is there by their whole house, because there is a concept called swim together and sing together, that is there. So no judicial review was there, but after the Quixote Holkhan case 1993, that was introduced. Then schedule number 11 deals with the Panchayati Raj. Panchayati Raj means what? Panchayati Raj means rural local government, and it comprises under the article is important, mark my word, articles are important, 243D. And 12th number is your municipalities. Municipalities comes under they are the urban local bodies, and they comes under the article number 243. W and D are important, you just have to know that W and M. You can have link with this, that M is, if you reverse the M, you can write as M as this, you can reverse it, you will form this. So W is like that, P is a form of D. From this you can have some mnemonics through which you can learn it. So 73rd amendment and 74th year is same, but you have to remember this. So hope so you have learned all the things. I have tried my level best to give you all the schedules with a detailed in a comprehensive manner. Hopes you have enjoyed the lesson. If you have any queries, please my request is that comment below whatever the queries are there regarding, or any speed matters, means you are not able to catch up with the speed, or if it is slow, fast, whatever you have the opinion about the video, please share it. And we have discussion group also, you can join it also. And regarding the PDF, we will give into our Telegram group also, and the PDF will be in a comprehensive with the typed, and all things will be formally organized, so no need to worry about that. So hope so you have enjoyed this, and whatsoever the queries would be, we will discuss it. And now we are going to discuss the questions, but their questions would be really very good. Why? Because I will going to discuss how to solve the question. Practically speaking, if you know the question and you are answering it, that is not a big issue, but if you are not knowing the answer and you are able to solve that, then that is very important. So let's start with the questions also. So the first question would be on your screen. Okay, so we will discuss that. Okay, so there are many questions. I have just taken 10 to 12 questions only, because I have not considered the state PCS questions, because randomly they are repeating. The questions were repeated although, so I have not taken the questions from there. So this question, you have seen that this question is asked. You can see and you can check also that these questions I have taken from there only. I have not made these questions. You can check it from there. That is, this question has been asked in the UPSC Civil Services Examination 2015 pre. Okay, so the first question is the province. You will see that the things which I have given you, they are kept into your memory from solving these questions. So the question is, the provisions in the 5th schedule and the 6th schedule in the Constitution of India made in order with the protect the interest of the scheduled tribe, determine the boundary between the state, determine the authority and the responsibility, and the protects the interest. If you are knowing that, you know that the schedules are not discussing this is discussed in the schedule, but this is discussed in which schedule? Schedule number 11. Okay, so this is also not there, so this is the schedule. So option number A is correct. Are you getting my points or not? 5th schedule, 6th schedule, I have given that. 5th schedule is the schedule areas and schedule tribe, and 6th schedule I have discussed that it comes under the AMTM. What is AMTM? Assam, Meghalaya, Tripura and Mizoram. So that I have discussed. Then the next question, which is asked in the Civil Services Examination in 2014. So what is this regarding the anti-defection? So question is, which one of the following schedule of the Constitution contains the provision regarding the anti-defection? You know that answer is what? 10th schedule, D. But the second schedule is what? Please answer the question. Please try to answer, because if you will cooperate, then definitely you will get more. So second schedule is related to what? Second schedule comprises of the salaries. 8th schedule comprises of the official languages. 5th schedule comprises of the schedule areas, scheduled tribal areas. Are you getting my point? This question has been asked in 2008 of the Civil Services Examination. Which schedule of the Constitution of India contains the special provisions of the administration of the scheduled areas in the several state? Option number, this is there. So are you getting this? There are numerous questions I have found in the previous year regarding the schedules, but I have taken certain, because you will see that repetitions are there, because schedule is limited, but the questions are fluctuating in the years also. So I have tried to give you better. The schedule number 3 is what? Forms of oath. You know that forms of oath is there. The seventh one is list. Very simple. List. Which of the list? Union list, state list, concurrent list. Yes. The ninth is very simple. The judicial review, the land reforms. Are you getting this? Then is your 2004 this question. I have taken some of the questions of CDS also and CAPF also, so don't need to worry about it. So this question is what? Which of the following statement is correctly describe the 4th schedule? 4th schedule, the thing will came to your mind, allocations of the seats of the Rajya Sabha in the Rajya Sabha. Are you getting this? So scheme for the distribution of power between the union and state. No. Agar when you see this, that the distributions of the power in the unions and the state, what you will see, that if I ask you that which schedule comprises, then you will have to think, but you have to think that 7 is only this. Why? Because the list describes the distribution of power, union list. So this is the type of questions which will give you very intense knowledge. Are you getting my point? That 7th schedule gives you the distribution of power only, because this has the union list, this has the concurrent list, this has the state list. Are you getting my point? Language listed in the Constitution, schedule number 8. Very simple. Provision regarding the administrations of the tribe. Which schedule? Schedule number 5. And the allocations in the council of the state is under this only. Are you getting my point or not? So answer is D. Then this question was asked in the CAPF examination 2017, and this was also asked in the CSE 2003 also. So you will see that the repetitions of the questions of the UPSC from different examinations. Okay.
So the question is that ninth schedule, I have discussed in the previous MCQ also that, oh no, this question is not like that. This is what it was added by the amendment. Which amendment? Very simple, the first amendment. And you will see that no of these amendment has added any of the schedules. So this is very clear that the first amendment, it would be only correct. I would like to ask the year also. First amendment, that is 1951. Very clear to you and enjoying the lesson. Thank you. Then this question has been asked in the CDS examination of 2016. What is this? That the which article or schedules in the constitution deals with the autonomous district council? That could be little tricky, but you will think by eliminating some of the things, then you will think that okay, schedule 6 deals with the AMTM, and these are the autonomous districts only. And if you or more think, you can eliminate option A. Why? Because this consists of 73 was 370 was in news, 8 schedule deals with the official languages, 250 is related to somehow related to the your Rajya Sabha or like that. So autonomous district council, 6th schedule would be our answer. So this thing will help you to how to solve the MCQ, how to eliminate the options. Are you getting these things or not? This question is a very beautiful question. You will see that this question has been asked in the CDS examination of 2015. Statement based question hai. One thing that I want to mark, that not is, it has been asked that not correct you have to said regarding the ninth schedule. So you have to find the correct and you will get the non-correct. Ninth schedule was added by the First Amendment Act of 1951. Are this correct? No, because First Amendment has added, but First Amendment has added what? The okay, fine, sorry. Ninth schedule, yes, it is correct. Why? Because why it is correct? Just a minute. Ninth schedule, first schedule. Okay, fine. Ninth schedule related. First schedule is correct. Okay, I just missed out that. Sorry. It has include those laws which are beyond the preview of the judicial review. Fine, it is correct. It was inserted into the 42nd amendment. Absolutely rubbish. And the laws in the ninth schedule are primarily those which pertain to the matters of the national security. It is also rubbish. But one thing you have to know, that even if you don't know anything, just I want to say this, even you don't know anything, okay, you don't know anything, I don't want to know you everything, but you know that 42nd amendment has not added a single schedule into it. So 3 is eliminated in any cost. Are you getting my point? So if 3 is eliminated, you will see these two options. Sorry, I think that was correct all, no? Correct all, no? Okay, so 3, so option A would be eliminated. Option A would be eliminated, and you know that the judicial preview was there. So what? This is eliminated. After that, this. So option C would be correct. Okay, are you getting my point? So option number C, because it has asked about the incorrect one. So incorrect is 3 and 4. Getting my point or not? Okay. So this is another question which has been asked in the CDS examination of 2015, that the 6th schedule of the Indian Constitution contains the, so that thing I have mentioned in my classes, that AMTM, but you will get that this is there, Tripura is there, you will get that this no, Manipur, you don't have to confuse with the Manipur, because Manipur is not there. So the correct answer would be what? The correct answer would be your Manipur. Why? Because you don't have to confuse between the Manipur. Okay, so hope so you have enjoyed. We have tried to give you as many questions as we can, because there are repetitions of the questions in the state PCS and many examinations, so we have not taken many of the questions, and hope so you have enjoyed. Whatever your suggestions would be, please give us, and this is our Telegram group. You can join this channel, and there is also a discussion group. In that we will also start our mains answer writing soon. So whatever your queries are there, you can ask, and some of them have said that to have the MCQ based, so we are starting with the MCQ also, but the geography, will start with the geography. That would be our MCQ mania series, that you will definitely enjoy, because in that series we will try to give you elimination method and definitely very beautiful things. So in that we will discuss the geography things, and in this we are starting with our GS 365 course, which will be 365 hours comprehensive course, in which we will deal all the aspects which are related to the pre. You will not find, and it is a 50 plus questions as short series in your pre 2020, but it not be completed before the 2020, but we will try to conclude major things before 2020 pre. Okay, so hope so you have enjoyed this lesson, and if you have enjoyed this lesson, do like it and share this video as much as possible, because if you will cooperate us, then definitely we will try to give you more things, and this would be beneficial to who are not able to understand Hindi. So we will try to give them the best thing which is required, and hope so you have enjoyed. So thank you, and so bye bye, thanks, and have a nice day.